All right, I'm going to do problem 9. I think that might be all the time I have, but I'm going to do this real quick. Same process. Here's what we're trying to prove. And we're going to do it. First thing I'm going to do is show that it's true when n equals 1. And in which case we just have 1, the first term on the left side, equals 2 to the 1 minus 1, which is equal to 1. So we accomplished the first part just showing that it's true when n equals 1. Then we're going to assume true for n equals k. And we're going to replace n with k. And we're going to have 1 plus 2 squared dot 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 plus 2 to the k minus 1 equals 2 to the k, well, 2 to the k minus 1 power equals 2 to the k minus 1. Now we're going to prove that if it's true for some value of n where n equals k, that it's true for n equals k plus 1, and I'm going to replace k in my first equation with k plus 1 in my second equation. I'm going to go ahead and repeat 2 to the k minus 1, and then my next term is 2 to the k, because that's 2 to the k plus 1 minus 1. And that's going to be equal to 2 to the k plus 1 power minus 1. We have to prove that that's true, and I'm going to do that by subtracting 1 from 2. And those first terms are going to go away. This should be a 2 squared. But my 1 and my 2 and my 2 squared, all those go away. My 2 to the k minus 1 goes away when I subtract equation 1 from equation 2. And I'm left with, on the left side, 2 to the k. That is from down here. That's all that's left in the subtraction of the left side of equation 1 from the left side of equation 2. And on the right side, I'm going to have 2 to the k plus 1 power minus 1, and then I'm going to do this subtraction carefully, minus 2 to the k and minus negative 1, which is plus 1. And when I simplify the right side, I get my negative 1 and my positive 1 goes away, and I get 2 to the k plus 1 minus 2 to the k, and I can factor out a 2 to the k from the right side, and I get 2 to the k equals 2 minus, or 2 to the k as a factor times a 2 left over, so that when I multiply this by this, I get 2 to the k plus 1, and then minus just 2k, and I've already got the 2k there, so I just need to do a minus 1 inside the parentheses. And then when I simplify the right side, I get 2 to the k times 2 minus 1, which is 1, which is 2 to the k, and that's equal to the left side, and I think, unfortunately, that's all the time I've got. All right, thanks.